If you'd like to help, then help.
I can't do that.
It's a crime to lie to a police officer. You do understand that, Nicole?
We in too deep.
Detective Lopez told me you were hiding something. If you're dirty, I'm gonna wash you out to dry.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about BMF Season 1. Meech and Detective Bryant will still need each other. That is the topic of discussion. We're definitely going to have to talk about this storyline. Now, make sure you check out my last few videos. Once again, BMF Season 1, Episode 7 will not be airing this Sunday. The show is taking a 1-week break, and then it's going to return on November 14th. So, don't be checking Star's app. It ain't going to be no new episode. The water got cut off, plain and simple. Your boy Lamar cut the water off for a week. We ain't going to be able to see it, y'all. And also, make sure you check my Episode 7 What to Expect video. Check that video out. Continue to get yourself updated on BMF and what is next for the show. But let's talk about it, man. Your boy Detective Bryant, your boy Meech, they're going to have to continue to work together, plain and simple. They got entirely too much mess going on and a lot of cleaning up to do. Now, of course, we know the last time the two pretty much worked together was when they had to get rid of this dude right here. Kermit the Frog looking dude. He had to go, plain and simple. He was a threat. He was a liability. He could have, of course, exploited some things. So they was able to get him out of the picture. And most likely Detective Bryant thought he got rid of this dude and that was it. But the sad thing was he didn't know his partner, Detective Lopez, was watching him. He was watching him, right? All his moves. He was watching how he was acting. Every time you bring up the Flannery brothers, Detective Bryant seems kind of different. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't seem very concerned about these brothers. And Detective Lopez, he knew this. So he followed him. And now he has taken this information. He's seen this little deal he's made with Meech. He's taken this information right back to Commander Mars. He didn't even have a conversation with your boy Detective Bryant. He said, you know what? I'm going to run back to her first. Well, I guess we got to wait till we see Episode 7 to see if he actually talked to Detective Bryant. But we know he definitely went to the Commander Mars and let her know exactly what he saw. Now, she's going to be all over Detective Bryant's back. So now he has another mess he needs to clean up. On top of that, we got Nicole at the crime scene. You know what I'm saying? Because Lamar has went out there and pretty much did something that he should have never done. And on top of that, we got Detective Bryant being connected to who? Meech. So this is not looking too good. And of course, she is telling Detective Bryant if he goes down or whatever, she's going to watch him pretty much burn, right? He knows this, so he has to fix this, and he has to fix this very, very fast. And of course, working with Meech is probably a good option, right? And I believe he's going to need Meech, and I believe Meech is probably going to need him as well. Now, I don't know if Meech is willing to help Detective Bryant fix his job issues, but I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to need him to fix his Lamar issues for sure. Now, as I just told you guys, Detective Lopez, he is a problem. Now, I don't know if this guy is going to sit around and last. If he was to somehow, some way, get caught slipping, get taken out, that will look very suspicious, right? Very suspicious. So, of course, I don't believe Detective Bryant is probably going to go that route, because then Commander Mars will already know, like, okay, yeah, you had something to do with that. As soon as he got on your case, all of a sudden, something happened to him. So Detective Bryant has to watch his every move. And once again, his loyalty will be tested. We've been saying this since the very beginning of the season. What does he really want to do? Does he really want to protect Meech, or does he want to protect his job? I got a feeling he is, of course, tied in between the two. He doesn't really know what he wants to do, but he doesn't really want to rat out nobody. He doesn't really want to mess this up. Of course, he's asking Meech at least the topic of discussion comes up about getting help. Now, will Meech actually help him? And this could be just information about Lamar, right? Because they brought Nicole in, they're questioning her, and we know Meech knows a lot about Lamar. You know what I'm saying? This dude is straight up crazy. Now, I don't know if Meech is going to give him any information on Lamar. Doesn't seem like Meech would do that. All I know is Meech knows Lamar is crazy. Detective Bryant knows Lamar is crazy, and he needs to be taken out or at least neutralized somehow, some way. Now, it's a lot of different fan theories out there. Some people are saying that maybe they set Lamar up. Hell, screw setting him up. This dude, did you see what he did to that kid? Did you see what he did to Darius? This man has committed a very vicious crime. So all you need is proof. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know how it is in the hood. Cats ain't really trying to tell everything. So that means Lamar is probably going to be able to get away with this once again. This dude definitely needs to be neutralized, and Meech needs Lamar off the streets, out of his way. So using Detective Bryant, helping him out, would definitely be an advantage that he can use, right? He can definitely use that. At the same time, Detective Bryant, he needs to make sure none of this comes back on him, because Detective Bryant got some J-Mo problems, right? He doesn't need that coming back on him because Detective Lopez is all over his back. So at the end of the day, these two definitely need each other. If I am Meech, I'm telling Detective Bryant, look, we got to do something, man. This Lamar dude is off the chain. We got to figure out a way to get him up out of here. Somehow, some way, we need to pin all these murders on him. This whole J-Mo stuff, you seen what he did to Darius. I mean, we got to do something about him, because if we don't, he's going to continue to be a problem. And as you can see, when we watched the first 6 episodes, hell, you see what Lamar's done. The dude ain't stopped. He hasn't stopped since the first episode, after he damn near took Meech away when he pretty much hit him with that car in the first episode. Right then and there, that's when he needed to be taken out. Plain and simple. Continuing to let Lamar off the hook each and every week, look what it has done. It has came back, and it's pretty much caused a ripple effect, and it is affecting your boy Meech and his family, and to be honest, it's kind of affecting Detective Bryant as well, because now you got all these bodies popping up, and they already think you connected with Meech. Your commander is telling you she's pretty much just waiting for you to slip up. So we gonna see how dirty Detective Bryant really can be. He's talking about tag, I'm it. Well, you it, all right. Let's see what you can really do. What do you guys think about this? Do you believe that Detective Bryant and your boy Meech need to formulate a game plan to get rid of Lamar, to clear Detective Bryant's name? That way Meech can do what he needs to do. No more bodies needs to be popping up. And of course, things can go well. That's what probably needs to happen. But we already know it's probably not going to go that way. You already know it's going to be some twists and turns. Something's definitely going to happen that's going to mess up the game plan. Hell, we don't even know if Meech is willing to actually help out Detective Bryant. Y'all saw in the trailer, he's telling him that he can't tell him certain things, which could be just about Lamar. But still, I believe Meech needs to figure out something when it comes to taking down Lamar, and using Detective Bryant would definitely be a good option. And Detective Bryant need all the help that he can get. He's going to definitely have to do something to neutralize Detective Lopez. And the only way that he can possibly do that is to clear all of this mess with Meech, and to find, I guess, the person that really took down J-Mo. He got to hurry up because the time is running out. But you guys, let me know, man. Leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. We're going to continue to talk about BMF. And once again, episode 7 will not be airing this weekend. So follow the playlist. Continue to keep yourself updated on all the latest BMF news. And I will catch you guys on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.